Welcome YouTube, J-Bob the Video Game Slob, coming back at you with another daily update of the insane type of person who has 18,000 video games. What are they doing today? They stopped off at GameStop because if you don't already have the monthly membership, you're crazy. For like 25 bucks, 20 bucks a year. I don't know what it is. Right now it's $10 off actually if you buy a game. So it's really cheap. They give you $5 for free every month to spend in the store. And so it's the 11th of the month, so it's like, oh man, gotta hit the store and spend my $5 before it goes away. So let's see what we got. And so, woo, reveal. We got a Pikachu Pokemon promo card. Say that 5 times fast. They're still giving these out at mine. If you just ask for it, they'll give it to you for free. It was booking for like $8. I think this is the third one I have. I don't know if that sells for anything anymore. I sold the first one, kept the second one. We'll see. Maybe I'll sell the third one if it has any value anymore. And then I stopped by my friend's game store on the way home after work. He's always there. Say hi for the weekend, and he had one of these old e-reader cards, so I always collect the old e-reader cards. I probably am nowhere near a set, and nothing about these are grade-worthy or super collectible. As you can see, there's all sorts of damage. But I think I used to pay him 10 cents a piece for these, and now when he gets one in and it's like that, he just gives it to me because they're not worth anything. So this is the game that I saw, and I was like, well, I'll grab this and use my $5 promo. Sword Art Online. This is the third one for PS4 that I have now. Have not played the other two, but generally love the series, love picking up RPGs. So had to get that, for $5. Why not? And another virtue of being the pro member is they give you the 5% discount now. I mean, not super big, doesn't even cancel out tax, but it's something. So anyway, that was $5. A big thing that I've been collecting for the last couple of years here is really any Wii U game, especially first-party games that I can get under $10. I don't even know Mario Kart 8 here for $9.49 in tax. How many of these I have now? I'll say maybe 2 dozen of Mario Kart, maybe a couple dozen of the Donkey Kong, I don't know, another couple dozen of the, Mario Bros games. I probably have something like 40 or 50 of like the Pokken tournaments. I've just been stacking these up. Splatoon, I just picked up this last weekend. I don't know how many Splatoons I have, maybe only 10 or 12. But just try to pick them up every time I see them when they're cheap. The Wii U did not sell a lot. I know it doesn't have a huge collector's base now, but it isn't a big set to complete, maybe 165 games. It's just something that I see over the next 5 to 10 years as continuing to be collectible. And the games that people always want are the Nintendo first-party ones. So I've tried to pick these up, whenever possible. Again, maybe I have 100 to 200 now in backstock. I just don't sell them. I'll sell the consoles when I get them in. I'll sell the more common, terrible games for it. But any of the Nintendo first-party ones, those always just get thrown in the vault. Those go into Kryptonite, and nobody else gets to have them. They're in a Carbonite, Kryptonite, Carbonite. They're in a Carbonite wall. And, so that's where they go, and that's where they'll live forever. This one I really did not plan on picking up. I really don't have anything much to say about it. I already owned it. I just didn't own it in the embossed steelbook version, and for $4.74, if you're not picking up steelbooks, you probably should. I think every steelbook game I've ever met is like $8 to $10 at this point. So yeah, probably always pick these kind of things up. Came with the soundtrack, came with all the manuals and extras in there still. So for $5 for me, that's a no-brainer. If I ever wanted to get out of it, I'm sure I could. And that's the way I tend to buy a lot of my stuff. It's not so much am I going to make a lot of money. It's just like, is there any downside risk of me purchasing this? And so I don't think so. But there you go. There's another $20.25 that I spent that unfortunately really won't make me any money back, except for maybe Pikachu, but maybe getting $2 back there. So today, not a great example of J-Bob, the video game slob, being a good businessman and making a profit. But that's not what you tuned in for. If I was a guy making tons of money, I wouldn't be filming these things on a beat-up sofa or down in my basement. I'm a guy that just loves collecting video games. We'll talk to you tomorrow.